Hello everybody. Today we have some do-it-yourself sachets. And these are made in Taiwan. And normally they are 45 NT, but they have marked them down to 34 NT. So that is about $1 and some change, US dollars. So it's pretty cheap. Don't know if I'll be able to do both of these in this one video, so we'll just start with this guy here. So let's open them up. And actually I had already done 2 of them, and this is for a no talking video, and I ran into some complications here and there. First of all, they all come with a little squeaker here, and I used shredded paper that I have used in another video to put inside, and it was kind of complicated to put the squeaker inside as well. So here's just squeaker on the other side of this, and like no shredded paper on each side. So I tried a little harder on this one, but it still seemed pretty difficult to get the shredded paper around the squeaker. So also I can't like squeeze it or anything to make any noise because the squeaker for the video. So I actually think I'm going to not put the squeaker inside, so I can actually put more paper inside. And it's actually kind of difficult to put the paper inside here into the ears and everything. I actually think I'm going to keep the opening here and then stuff it, because usually I would keep the opening like somewhere over here with the other 2, and it was just too hard to stuff into here and then seal it up at the same time. So we'll do that, and I'm kind of confused. Oh wow, I have to do that. I'm not very confident in myself to do that. So here I thought it was like on this already, or maybe like a sticker or something, but actually I have to put it through. How'd I do that? So come in from here, go around, then come over, come in from here, go down. Would I have to tie it off? That's really weird. So maybe we'll do that first, and then we glue it on. Okay. Or maybe I can like glob some glue on the back without having to tie it. We'll see what happens. So it comes with some very vague instructions here, and you can actually use this QR code to find a video, but then I found a even better video. I wouldn't say better, but they like show the same product, but just did it a little differently. But doing the other 2, I've kind of figured out my own way to do it, so it works for me. The eyes are stickers, which I should have bought some like googly eyes or something. There's many other characters that I can do, or I can buy and do later. So in here, take this guy out, don't need him. So these These are, I guess, smell good pellets, something like that. And they don't always smell the same for each character or animal. So, I wonder what these will smell like. But you put them inside, and of course, it just makes the thing smell good for the kids or whatever. And then you have 2 sets of strings. One string is to go around here, and the other string you're actually supposed to leave off of it, or you tie here, and then it's just like, so you can put around your neck or something like that. But I don't ever do that, so I've got some extra string for something else. So we'll put that to the side of here. And we'll keep this guy laid out here. And then our little plastic needle for the string. So let's attempt to do this. Okay. And this is kind of, it's hard to do all this with the camera sitting here on the tripod. So I do my best, and maybe we can zoom in a little bit. So I'm having like look to the side. Okay. So we come in from the back. Go to the front. Okay, so that's one. Then we'll go from the back here. And back through the front. Alright. Looking good. Okay. Not too bad. But if I tie it off, it'll bunch it if I try to tie it off. Or maybe I can like tie just a little bit. But I think, what should I do? I think I'll tie like very loosely. Wow, why is this so hard to tie looking through the camera? Where are my hand-eye coordination skills? Okay, but don't tie too tight. And maybe we do one more. Really, it's like when you start to do a video and you know it's going to be out so everyone can see it. It's like you just start to slowly lose your ability to do things that you normally could do off video. Okay. Is that going to be good? Did I do it? I think it's okay. Okay. And then I'll just cut. Oh. Here. And here. There you go. Well, success. And then I'll just, when I glue, maybe I'll try to put some glue on here around the knot. But I'm kind of starting to run out of glue. Okay, so we're going to move everything to the side because when I sew this up, it's like the string will grab things from out here and pull them in. You'll see what I mean when we do it. Okay, so this is actually not too hard of a process. And I said I'm gonna leave this open, so I'll start here, maybe in the corner here. So let's thread this guy up. Let's do like here. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. So first I want to get this string back here and leave a good amount on the back there. Then I rethread it again. Oh, come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay. Leave a good amount there. Now we come in, hold this part here, and come in through the back. And I try to keep it at an angle. So this part here, the string is so long when I pull it out, it'll like grab stuff over here, and it happened a lot in my other videos that I did. So the other videos that I did were no talking. I feel like maybe this is... Okay. And this part of the process actually doesn't really make much noise. Maybe I didn't have my gain up high enough, or it's just really weird. I'm not really sure where to put my microphone. And so I think when I edit it, I'm going to have to do like some extra sounds or something and just throw it in there during that part. So this is like the most tedious part of the process. And here I wasn't paying attention. They go through this twice. What am I doing? I got too carried away talking. Let go. Let's try this again. That was the first time I did that. But yeah, they have a lot more characters, and they also have like bigger ones, but that actually uses the thinner string and with an actual needle. So I'm not even sure if I'm skilled enough to do such a thing as that, because this one already has the holes in it for me. Focus on here. If I come too close, it's not too focused. But once this part's over, it's just stuffing the pig and then tying the string, and then gluing the facial, or I guess just the nose, and then sticking the eyes on there, and that's pretty much it. But I think the hardest part is putting the stuffing in, at least the paper. But I think with the way I'm doing it now, I should be able to get enough paper into the ears. And not putting the squeaker in there will probably help as well. Okay, what's going on here? There we go. Okay, almost there. And I think we'll stop there for now. Okay, so let's get the paper. So here's the paper I used. Okay. So I shredded it up pretty well, so it's kind of fluffy. The only thing bad about using paper is when you're like squeezing the paper will actually bunch together and won't be as fluffy. Let's move this guy here. Break this all apart. Fluff it up. Hopefully this will be enough. I think so. Also, using paper, it tries to stick out when you're trying to finish the sewing. So you have to like continuously poke it back in. Okay, I think that's good. So let's push. And make sure I don't pull this all the way out. But I think we're good. Poke this open. Okay. So I went in the ears, Good amount. Good amount down inside there. Really want this pig nice and stuffed. And then let's open this up and gradually put some in here and there so that it doesn't smell all in one spot. Keep going. Oh my god, I missed a spot here. Okay. Well, we know we just have to go back. No big deal. Okay. See all these guys here. It's so difficult to put those in. Usually I just have to like rip them off if they're still sticking out after I'm finished. Okay. here. How are we looking? Not too bad. Okay. I think that'll be okay. It's pretty good. Okay, when I seal it up, it's not much down here in his ear. There we go. Okay. And this is the string we started off with, so of course I made a mistake. But that's okay, because we can just boom, boom, boom. And we will just put this back inside. Alright, now you can do it. Well, I guess it's okay here. Okay, we'll go back to this one. There we go. Alright. And get off there. Let's finish it up. So it's kind of come loose a bit here and there. Okay, ears are good. Alright, let's get to it. Oh, there I go again. I think my problem is looking into the camera. There we go. Much better. It always gets a little bit more difficult when there's stuffing inside. There we go. Because it's just not lining up as well as it should. Almost there. sure it's kind of even here and there. Okay. There we go. One more. Make sure. Okay, that's good. That's good. Then I want to come back here, scoop under this one, pull, and then tie these guys together. And this is just how I've done it. I don't think it's like that big of a deal. It's okay. Tie one, and then tie two knots. Really nice. Okay. Could I have maybe put more stuffing inside? Maybe so. That's okay. And then we'll make sure it's real nice and tight. We're going to cut these off. One, two. Clean it up a bit. That's alright. Like these parts here. Okay. And now we will, I think we'll do it on this side so you don't see the back. I always clean this up later. We'll put the features on there. Alright, so let's put those features on. So let's look at what they've got over here. Okay. So we've got a little nose. Goes about here. Oh, you know what? I think I'm supposed to go through it twice because this string looks a bit thicker and yeah. Oh well, that's okay. I like it like this, so this will work for me. And then his eyes are okay. So let's do the eyes first. And okay. So here's his nose. And eye. Maybe about here. Alright, now. There we go. Okay. And here. Before we commit. Okay, I think that's right. Looks good to me. Okay, we'll push on it. get some glue, which I'm almost out of. So let's flip this over and get a tissue just in case. Okay, sounds like someone's in trouble. And they're gone. Okay. Alright, it's coming out there. Alright. We'll put someone that's not here. Okay, and then put some here. And some here. And here. And over here. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. And now make sure that it is straight. Like the nostrils are straight. And I would say about here. Okay, that looks about good. And I like it. Actually, you can kind of see the black string a little bit here, but it really doesn't matter, does it? Alright. It smells alright. It's not too bad. Oh my god, no. I'm wasting my glue. Can't believe that. How could I waste such precious glue? Okay. Well, there it is. So far we have Piggy, Tiger, and Owl. I think I like the Tiger and Owl better, and I don't like this part. I shouldn't have gone through that one spot. I should have went through the other side. What's done is done. And it really doesn't matter. These things are $1 US dollar, so you could always just get more. And that's it. Don't like these eyes. I really want to get better eyes than these. These are all stickers.